Have you ever wondered what really matters to God? We spend so much time trying to be good enough, successful enough, or perfect enough. We build careers, chase dreams, and accumulate things, hoping that somehow all our efforts will please Him. But what if we've been looking in all the wrong places? What if the things God values most have nothing to do with our performance or our possessions? Let's dive into this. Think about it. We often measure our worth by our accomplishments. We get a good grade, land a promotion, or receive praise from others, and we feel valued. We assume God operates the same way, keeping a scorecard of our good deeds versus our mistakes. But the Bible paints a very different picture. It tells us that what God truly desires, more than anything else, is our heart. He isn't looking for flawless people. He's looking for people who will love Him with everything they've got. In the book of Matthew, Jesus was asked what the greatest commandment was. He didn't say be successful or never mess up. He said, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. That's it. It all starts with love. A genuine heartfelt relationship is what He's after. This isn't about just following rules, it's about connection. Imagine a relationship where you only did things for the other person out of obligation. It wouldn't be much of a relationship, would it? God wants us to talk to Him, to share our joys and our struggles, to trust Him, and to listen for His voice. He wants a real, two-way conversation, not a one-sided performance. And this love for God naturally flows into another area He values immensely: how we treat others. The second greatest commandment, as Jesus said, is to love your neighbor as yourself. It's not a coincidence that these two are linked. Our love for God is proven by our love for people. It's easy to be kind to those who are kind to us. But what about the difficult people, the ones who get on our nerves or have hurt us? God's standard of love is radical. He calls us to show compassion, forgiveness, and grace, even when it's hard. He cares deeply about how we treat the poor, the lonely, and the marginalized. When we serve others, we are serving Him. It's not about grand, public gestures, but the small, everyday acts of kindness that truly reflect His heart. So, it's not about what you do, but why you do it. Are you serving at church to be seen, or because you genuinely love God and His people? Are you giving to charity for the tax deduction, or out of true compassion for those in need? The motive behind the action is what God sees. He's not impressed by our resumes. He's captivated by a heart that is humble, repentant, and fully devoted to Him. Think about King David. He was called a man after God's own heart. Was he perfect? Absolutely not. He made huge, devastating mistakes. But what set him apart was his response. When he was confronted with his sin, he didn't make excuses. He humbled himself, confessed, and turned back to God with a broken and contrite heart. That's what God values, not perfection, but a posture of humility and a persistent desire to be close to Him. So, today, let's take the pressure off ourselves. Let's stop trying to earn God's love and start simply receiving it. Let's focus less on our performance and more on our relationship with Him. Let's ask Him to fill our hearts with so much of His love that it can't help but spill out onto everyone we meet. Because at the end of the day, a heart full of love for God and for people is the most valuable thing you could ever offer. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that helps us grow together in our faith. See you in the next video.